Well, it's 3 o'clock, guys. My butt's sore. I don't know why. But I'm going to bed. Peace out. Good evening, guys. It is midnight. And I fell asleep on the couch watching Stranger Things. And then I realized that this afternoon I installed all new lights on my deck. So I've got 8 new solar lights that I've set up on the deck. And I thought before I go to bed, I have to check those lights and make sure that they're all working. And so I came out on the deck, and you won't be able to see it with this camera, but the night sky is just beautiful, full of stars. I can hear bullfrogs down in the swamp behind me, fireflies all in the backyard. And I was watching the satellites go by. I stood out here for about 20 minutes. It's kind of cold. And I just thought, well, I'm here. I'm awake now. I'm in bare feet. It's kind of cold. Let's go get the night camera. Let's sit out on the deck a little bit and see if anything strange crosses the night sky in my neck of the woods. So these are the new lights that I installed. They're not overpowering, just enough to light up the deck. And run down the stairs to make it a little safer for anybody going down the stairs at night. Got the night camera here, the Bushnell, with a drone battery set up. So we'll be able to record the night sky. Let's do this. So I did just check the back swamp edge there just to make sure there were no eyeballs, no critters. There goes a shooting star right across the whole sky as I looked up. Damn, I can never get anything. I'm never recording when something good happens. The problem with this night scope is it has, I think it's a 43 millimeter optical lens in it. So you're very zoomed in. It's not like a nice 24 wide where you can just point it up at the sky and see a big chunk of the sky. You're zoomed in. And that's good for looking at the swamp when you want to find animals and critters and things way out there, 100, 200 yards out there, but it's not great for looking at night skies and things. Yes, we can track moving stars and satellites, things like that, but you've got to be lucky. You've got to be pointing right in the right direction. Hey, we got a shooting star. You know, sitting out here under all these stars, you can't help but think about the universe. and, grand design, our place in the universe, all of these things, a myriad of thoughts going through my head. How small and insignificant this planet is, let alone myself, my being here on this planet, right? And then a mosquito came and interrupted my thoughts. And I crushed it as it bit me. And that made me think. Do you guys know what happens when a mosquito dies? Some of you do. It releases a pheromone that lets other mosquitoes know that it's been killed. And this in turn lets them know that there's probably something worth going to investigate because the mosquito died and therefore something living killed it, and there's a chance for them to come and feed. Now stop and think about that for a second. Do you see where I'm going with that? The mosquito has to die to release the pheromone. So how does the mosquito and future generations of mosquitoes learn to do that when it had to die to do it in the first place? So if we want to talk mosquitoes just for a second further, I'll try not to bore you guys, but I find this fascinating. If a mosquito needs blood, okay, which it does, to make eggs, right, to feed the eggs, how did we get mosquitoes in the first place? Where did the first mosquito came from, right? It's like the chicken and the egg, right? It's that whole theory of which came first. How can you have mosquitoes if the first mosquito had to have blood to produce eggs? It's kind of strange. There's two of them in a row chasing each other. Where'd the second one go? Second one disappeared. Just saw another shooting star. There's been a few of them tonight. And I just heard some songbird start singing over there. It's 12:32 in the morning. That's odd. I just heard a crack in the bush. scanned all the way across the yard and back. I don't see anything. But I could definitely hear something walking down there. Probably just deer. I don't know why I can't see them. Seven. I'm up to 7 shooting stars. There must be some kind of meteor shower tonight. I don't know. Big, beautiful, right across the whole backyard. Sometimes I feel like this is a fruitless effort, but then I think, if enough guys were sitting on their back decks right now or on their roofs, if we had 1,000 guys across the country, imagine the amount of sky we could cover, the things we would record. I wonder how many guys are sitting out here tonight in the middle of the night. You know what, maybe 5 across the whole country? Not very many. That's all I can say. So join me. Get a $300 night vision camera, guys. Start watching the night sky. Who knows what we'll record? We'll start a Reddit group. We'll share it. We know, the American government has, in the last couple of years, admitted these things exist. Unknown motherships, tic-tac videos, whatever. It's real. It's out there. We know that. We've all known that for a generation. 2 generations. It sure would be nice to capture something, though, on video.